Hi guys, how are you loves? So I'm trying to do this without revealing my new setup. The animal room has been changed and there's a completely new setup, but I'm actually letting you guys in on another sneak peek. So you guys obviously know that I got a Russian tortoise. I posted that photo or that video. I'm going to do an official introduction. I'm also letting you guys in on the other animal that I recently got that is new. But I have more animals coming in that you guys don't know about yet, but I'm going to do a complete video. I redid the completely redid the animal room. I'm actually still getting things cleaned up. But it looks so much different. And if you guys follow my Instagram, you guys have already seen sneak peeks. And so, I just figured I was going to go live and kind of give you guys, kind of show you guys one of my newies. Where can I set this up? Can I set this up right here? I'm trying to set this up without, like, you guys, like, seeing everyone. So, I'm going to feed my snakes tonight. If you don't want to watch snakes eat dead baby mice, this live video is not for you, so you might want to go ahead and leave now. If you don't mind watching snakes eat dead frozen baby mice, then feel free to stay. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump right into it and show you guys my new one. Let's see. Where did she go? I just had her out because I was going through getting everyone set up because everyone's about to eat. And I just had her out and I've lost her. She's so tiny. How do you lose? How do you lose a snake? Well, when you have them in a tub of aspen and they're small, you can lose them very easily. Okay, so other people might be wondering, my snakes once were in 10-gallon glass enclosures. They are now in bins. Most snakes feel safer in bins and more comfortable, and honestly, I've noticed that my snakes have actually been doing better with it. Medusa, there she is. One of the snakes I already had she hasn't been quite as mean. So my new baby, guys, is a snow corn snake. You heard that right. She's a snow. Pretty much, she's white and pink with the pinky red eyes, but she is a snow. I'll show you guys her in better lighting in a moment. She's very, very docile, very sweet so far. I love her. So this is my new girl. Her name is Calypso. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys were actually a part of helping me name her. So she has not eaten yet since I've had her. So this is the first time that she will be eating. So we'll see if she's a good eater or not. What? We're gonna find out if she's a good eater or if she's not a good eater. Because my bad, sorry. When I got her, I wanted... Shh. Okay, pet her. That's fine. Now sit down, be quiet. I'll let you hold Loki in a second. You can pet her. So when I got her, I wanted her to be on the same schedule as the snakes I currently have. And I also wanted to give her time to settle in and relax. Liam is crying because he really wants to hold her. So she has not eaten yet, and I've had her for about 5 days. So she has not eaten yet. I'm going to go ahead and put her in here, and then if I can get her off of me, hopefully I'm hoping that she will be a snake that will eat in a separate container. Medusa, I've only ever had success getting her to eat in her current enclosure. I do want to show you guys the difference in these real fast. Let me flip the camera. Liam, stop, baby. So I'm gonna have to put these back in the water, but you'll kind of get the idea. So these are the ones that the other guys eat, quite bigger compared to this. This is like a newborn pinky, and these guys are probably about a week old. And these are the ones that my snakes have been eating, and this is what I had to buy for her because she is so tiny. She had to get one that's less than half the size. She's in there. You can really see her in here. Let me poke. Sorry guys, I know this is kind of all the place. Let me poke these guys back down into there so they can thaw a little more. Check the temperature. And that's okay, this one is thawed. So yeah. She's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm in love with her. She's honestly, other than the fact that Loki was just my first snake, and so I love him so much for the fact that he obviously, you know, he was my first snake, so obviously I'm going to love him. Sorry, I'm trying to get the camera into balance. But other than that fact, I really, really love her. She's very, very sweet, very docile. Hang on, I have to get scissors. She's very sweet and very docile, and just overall, she's just a joy, and she's gorgeous. And so I love her. I love her lots. Thanks, Mr. Pie. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm gonna get this pinky out. It's so tiny. Oh, Liam! Okay. So here's our pinky. Here she is. See if we can get her to eat. Is she gonna be a good eater or picky eater? Oh, come on, baby. Liam, stop. Go sit down. I've gotten Loki and Medusa to eat right away. So once she gets on the schedule that my other snakes are on, because my other snakes are on a schedule, they're ready. Come Thursday or Friday, they are ready to eat. I try to feed on Thursdays, but come Thursdays and Fridays, they are ready to eat because they're on a schedule. So once she gets on a schedule, it'll be a little bit better. I'm just going to lay it there for her, see. She go after it by herself. She's not quite sure. So I've just got to figure out, what does she like? Some snakes want them to be left alone. I may not be able to feed her outside of her enclosure. But I can't feed her really in her enclosure either because she takes off so fast. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, hang on, I'm going to set you guys down, sorry. I'm going to let this heat up a little bit more. I'm going to put it back in there, let it heat up in some water just a little longer, and then we'll come back to her. I do have to get Medusa started eating. This will be all of their first time. Sorry. I know I keep setting you guys down. This is probably really aggravating, but I'm trying so hard to balance. So Medusa, you know, I could not get her to eat in anything before other than her enclosure. This is the first time that she's eating in her new enclosure. So we'll see if I can actually get her to eat in here. Let me move that. I'm trying to do this. I'm also pulling out wet aspen that's underneath the water bowl. So what I'm doing, if you guys are wondering, her water bowl was right here. This is her water dish. It was right here, and some of this aspen was wet. And so I take out the wet aspen, and I'm putting it in this box. I'm going to see if I can get it to dry out. Because as long as I can get it to dry, I can still use it. So Medusa is right here in the corner, being a huffy butt. Really just being the same she always is. So I'm going to go ahead and grab hers. I'm going to keep an eye on her. So we got Calypso over here. I'm going to open up these pinkies. Medusa and Loki do eat 2 of these large pinkies that I have, though. I guess they're not large. They're almost fuzzies. These guys are almost fuzzies. So here we go. See if we can get her to eat. She's gotten to be a pretty good eater. Come on. There we go. And then I just kind of let her do her thing. I do keep an eye on her as she eats, just to try to pull the bedding off of it as she's eating. But I haven't had luck getting her to eat anywhere else. So she's had a week to settle in here. But usually if I mess with her, when she's going to be feeding, she gets too stressed out and she won't eat. So I'm just going to close her back up and let Medusa, evil thing, finish eating. Oops. We're going to come back over here. I've got these guys right here. I did just throw the little pinky for Calypso in here. So I'm going to pull it back out. Snakes are friend, not food. Okay. So let's see if I can get little girl here to eat. Come on, baby. And this is the smallest I can get, and it's just right for her. Nope. Yeah, get back down, babe. Go on down. Try to get her to eat. It may be better off just going ahead and feeding Loki one and coming back. But, alright, so I'm just going to leave her be in there with that. We'll come back to her, see how she's doing. I have a bunch of boxes I'm going to show you guys. Ignore the trash right there. But there's trash everywhere. I've got new feeder setups, so I'm going to show you guys that. But these are all the boxes I got in today with the new feeders that I got. So I'm going to try, and this will work, and put Loki in here and he'll eat. Alright, so we're just going to leave her be in there with her pinky. I'm going to move it over here in front. Make her run into it. If she can run into it, she's more likely to eat it. But she's about to be like, nope, I'm not going to eat it. Will work. If she won't eat it, I mean, Loki's such a fatty that Loki will. So I'm not too worried about that. Is this hers? Yeah, this was hers. I know it's laggy, guys. Here, let me see. Okay, see if that is better. I just took my Wi-Fi off and I'm on the data on my phone. So hopefully, just using my data, it won't be so laggy. Let me know how that goes. I'm going to pull up this wet aspen right here. Throw it over here. Sorry, I'm trying not to show you guys what's behind me because I haven't done the reveal in the animal room yet. Okay, so all this is wet aspen. I'm going to dry it out. So Loki was somewhere on the edges. I remember seeing him somewhere on the edge. I think it was moving over here. There he is. Oops, sorry guys. I'm not good at this, am I? Okay, so anyway, here's Big Boy. I do kind of want to give you guys... Why is this not focusing? Okay, please don't hate me right now. I feel like you guys partially hate me at the moment. Okay, so just because, oops, he's hungry, but I want to kind of show you guys a size comparison on them. So I don't know how well you can tell. I'm trying not to let him get too close to her, just because he is bigger. There's a huge, like, I'm holding him up. There's a, like, I can't even really show you right here. There's just a huge size comparison. So we're going to leave her in there for a minute. Come over here. Pull Loki's pinkies out. Loki's a really good eater. Like, I don't even have to really do anything. I'll probably just leave it there and he'll go for it. I'm surprised he hasn't struck yet. Usually by now he's already struck. Went after it. It's thawed. Yeah, it's thawed. You go bed. There we go. He always goes for the butt. I've noticed that he always like strikes on the butt for some reason. I've noticed I have to get kind of like crazy with his too for him to really strike. It's not like crazy. He doesn't really strike all that much. Oh, watch, none of my snakes are cooperating today. It's feeding day. I think I threw him off though because last week I fed Friday instead of Thursday. It's my fault. And they did move to new homes, so I think it's just a lot of stress, but he will eat. Okay, well, Loki, you're making a damn liar of me. Come on. He's thinking about it. There we go. And then I tug a war a little bit with him. And then I let him have it. What? Baby, it's downstairs. Go ask Daddy. Bring it to Daddy. Oh, no. Tell Daddy change your diaper, okay? You just pooped. He just had... Oh, man, I showed you guys kind of... He just had a massive poop. It stinks so bad. Oh, my gosh. Okay, I'm going to take it off my son's poop. That is a massive poop. I cannot believe my child just had that big of a poop. That poop is huge. Okay, so getting her to eat is going to be interesting. Let's see what you guys saying. Okay, what's going on, guys? He'll come back. Okay. Come on, baby. Oh, come on, honey. Come on, honey. So I've noticed, like, each snake has a temperament. Each snake prefers to be fed a certain way or in a certain place. She might be one where I have to feed her in her enclosure. But when I put her in her enclosure, I'm going to let that warm back up. When I put her in her enclosure, she digs straight down to the bottom. So, I don't know how we're going to do that with her. I'm going to give her a minute to get comfortable. He's good. Max is good. Max is actually right there. So is Apollo. Apollo's right over there. Let's see. I'm doing good. How are you guys? Guys, the baby rats were already dead. Don't worry, they were frozen. She finished. Oh, she's in the midst of finishing swallowing now. So I'm going to go ahead and grab her second pinky. Because like I was telling you guys, her and Loki both eat 2 pinkies. Okay. So here's hers. And these are, guys, like I said, are almost fuzzies. So I'm going to give her a second to finish swallowing that. I've started with her. She stopped. Let me back off. If I don't back off, she won't continue to swallow. She doesn't like me very much. This snake, honestly, genuinely hates me. Loki's still back there eating. Okay, I'm going to give her a second to finish swallowing that. Loki's over here with his butt. Just the butt hanging out. Corn snakes, depending on if it's a male or female. Loki here will be probably, he's a big boy. Most male corn snakes are 2 to 3 feet. I imagine he might get 3, possibly up to 4 feet, just because he is so big in general as it is. He is a very big corn snake for his age. He's quite, he's a bit larger than others his age. Pixie Girl 333, thank you so much for the super chat. Love to you and yours as well. But males usually get 2 to 3 feet. Max, stop, chill. And females get 5 to 6 feet. But again, I think Loki's quite large. Yeah, guys, if you want to private message me, you can do so through Facebook or my Instagram account. Alright, so he's swallowing up. She should be finished. There we go. She finished swallowing hers. Here, baby. Kim? Uh-oh. Oh, that's the problem. Oh, don't move. There's just the tiniest little piece of, head down. Tiniest little piece of aspen stuck on her mouth. She'll probably get it out. I'm going to give her a second. See if she gets it out of her mouth. Alright, let me get the aspirin off that, put it back in there. And let me give her, well, did you already get it off? I think she did. I think she already gave it off. I'm going to give her a second. She's not acting like she's ready. Even though they're big and they'll eat too, they take a second, so I usually have to give them a break in between. Okay, sorry guys, I'm not really paying attention to the chat, my bad. Ow. Really fast, while I'm waiting on everyone to get over their moods that they're in to where they'll actually eat. Did you know, since my channel is a business, when you have a business and you have like a home company and it's, you know, you don't have an employer and you pay yourself kind of thing, did you know they take way more taxes out than if you're in, specifically because YouTube, I get paid through Google, they don't deduct taxes throughout the year, so you know you have to pay it yourself. And we went to do taxes today, which, by the way, if you have an emotional support animal guys, you will have to have the proof for this stuff. So if you don't have an emotional support animal designated to you through a doctor, same thing with the service dog, have someone to back you up saying that you need a service dog, like that you're actually disabled. If you don't have the proof, don't try it. But you can deduct emotional support animals and service dogs in the United States. You can deduct them with taxes. So their gear, their vet bills, their food costs, their toys, anything that goes into taking care of those animals, emotional support or service dog, as long as they are actually required for mental or medical issues, you can deduct them in taxes. Between Max and Apollo, which I didn't even have either of them tax-wise the entire year, but it deducted about $1,600 for me. And so that's with vet bills and everything, about $600. Yeah. Where's Daddy? Well, go tell him. Yeah, go tell him. Do I need to do it real fast? Yeah, I need to. Can you go bring me a diaper? Can you go get your diaper and bring it here? And your baby wipes? Bring them up here. And I'll change it, okay? Or you can get Daddy too. You just gotta go tell him. You don't want to, do you? Do you want to sit down? Are you still pooping? You have your I'm still pooping face. You're still pooping, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, you're still pooping. Okay. Let's see. But guys, anyway, you will get indicted, or I don't know what it's called. Anyway, when you file on an emotional support animal or a service dog, the IRS does contact you. They do send you information. You do have to prove it. So if you're going to file taxes on all of that, you have to have all of your receipts, because stuff like that, they do, I think it's audit you, I think is what it's called. But pretty much they're going to get in contact with you and they're going to have you pretty much prove that it's a service animal or an emotional support animal, and you have to have all of your receipts proving everything you paid. So just keep that in mind. So I think one of these guys should be ready to eat their second pinky. And then I want to show you guys some feeders. Sorry, I know I'm handling, I got a new phone and this phone doesn't have a case yet, so it's just really hard to handle. See Loki here. You ready for your second one, big boy? Do you need a moment too, sir? Liam, baby, careful. Liam's over there playing with the cricket. He's literally playing with a cricket. I don't know if I'm going to have to help him out or if he'll take it himself. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not alive enough for you. Come on, Snakey, Snakey. Just eat it. Like I said, I usually have to give them a few minutes before. Especially him, he's picky. He takes his sweet time. Like, I usually have to give him a couple minutes before he'll take his second one. Oh, he's going for it. There we go. Shake it, shake it, and let it go. He'll have fun with that. I can move on. I'm going to see if I can get Medusa to eat here in a moment. Guys, in the United States, it is illegal to knowingly distract a service dog. So if you're talking to that dog or petting it and you distract it, it is illegal. You can go to jail. Just letting you guys know. So I was trying to see if I can get her to eat still. I think that's really just a thing of she doesn't feel comfortable yet. I'm sure I can get her to eat next week. But I don't know. I know that the pet store had not fed her yet. Because she was a find. I didn't want to get snakes from pet stores. The ones I have are from breeders. But the only reason I got her was because I was getting the tortoise. I didn't really want to get the tortoise from there either. You decapitated the cricket. I'm sorry that it's dead. There's nothing I can do about it. It's dead. You killed it. Yeah, just throw it in the ground. That's great. But I was going to get the Russian tortoise from a breeder. I know it. I heard you say uh-oh. I was going to get the tortoise from a breeder, but they said that they gave me a company name saying that that's where they got the tortoise, and I ended up contacting them, but actually they have the company they said, which is where they got the tortoise, hasn't been in a wholesaler, so they haven't sold places like that in over 10 years. But either way, she's actually fairly healthy. She's been eating. Liam, shh. She's still not eating. Okay, she just may not eat today, but I'll give her time. I may partially assist feed her and see if she'll take it, just because I don't know when the last time she ate was. And then after that, I don't really care, but I think it's been a while since she ate. So we're going to get in here with Medusa again. Oops. That belly. And she should be ready for her second one. She's so picky. She hates me. Like, she would rather not eat than deal with me. That's honestly just the snake. Come on, baby. Do you not want your second one this week? That's odd. There we go. Come on. She's just a difficult eater. It's so hard to get her to eat. But she just got put on 2. She wasn't taking 2 before, and then she started taking 2. I just gotta get her to take it. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. I don't know what's going on, but yes, some service dogs, especially small ones. Liam, leave the tortoise alone. Especially small service animals can be carried if needed. But it should still behave. It shouldn't be barking. It should still be behaving like a service animal, even if it is being carried. My child is ramming me in the butt with his head. Okay. Come on. Here, snaky, snaky, snaky. Oh my God, Loki. So Big Boy here is apparently already finished with both of his. So I'm going to go ahead and pick him up. Look at that belly. Look at that belly, Loki. Big boy. Okay, so I'm going to, oopsie, put him back in his enclosure. And he'll go down. He still had some water in his dish. So I'm going to put his water bowl back right here. Then we're going to lock him up. And then he's good. So now I just need to finish trying to feed Medusa. She's corn snaking! she wouldn't corn snake for the longest time, and what I mean by that is bury herself. So it looks like half of my snakes aren't eating today. I don't know. Medusa doesn't want her second one for some reason. It is against the law for other people. I mean, it goes down to the handler. If the handler does not want someone else petting their service animal and someone is petting them, that's kind of where the law comes in. But, where did she go? Girl. She's rattling her tail at me. Look, stop corn snaking and finish eating. Okay. Hang on one moment. She really doesn't like me at all. Come on, baby. Come on. I'm sorry, guys. They're being, like, way more difficult than they usually are. I'm surprised she's not taking her second one. I feel like it's just the stress of being moved into the new enclosure, and she really doesn't like me, and I have issues getting her to eat all the time anyway. About to give up on her and say, okay. But she's acting like she wants it, and that's what kills me. She doesn't like me, so she'll go to strike it, and then she'll let go of it. Yeah, well, don't come to my house. I have 3. Come on, baby girl. Okay, she doesn't want her second pinky, which is fine. Whatever. There, go corn snake. Go away. Stop. You're a bad snake. Bad doodle. If you bite me, I'm going to be so upset. You're not biting me. Good. Okay, I'm going to put her up. Leave her be. She doesn't want her second one. I'm not going to force her to take it. I'm surprised she didn't. Let me put her cage down. Then let me back over here with Calypso. Which Calypso still has not eaten either. Ow. There's a super chat for Pixie Girl and I missed it. Hang on. Pixie Girl, thank you so much for the super chat. You're going to hospital soon. You've been upgraded from acute status patient. So just in case, you know I'm strong, just know I think of you and your lovely family often. All the love, luck, and love to you. I wish you the best, and we'll be here, you know. And any day you want to join in, you know, we'll always be here to support you, and I'll keep you in my thoughts for sure. I'm wondering, Liam, stop. Hang on. So I'm going to try to split this pinky and see if she just needs a little bit of smell to get her to eat. And so when I say split it, pretty much I'm cutting this poor rat's head in half. So, yeah, I just cut a big mouse's head in half. Because sometimes when you can't get them to eat, you can split their heads open, and the smell helps entice them to eat. You can also try things like tuna and all of that. Liam! Get off of his tail. I just really want her to eat. Oh man, apparently my Tia. My phone's dying. So I guess before my phone dies, I'm gonna fight with her a little more, see if I can get her to eat. But anyway, I want to show you guys my new feeder setups. Trying to keep you guys from seeing absolutely everything. So I have 2,000 crickets in here. Each one of these has, I don't know, a guesstimate of 1,000 crickets in them. I just got these guys in today. So you can see they've got their food, they've got these, they've got dirt to lay eggs. There's more dead ones in this one because I dumped the majority of them in here and then transferred over. So yeah, I got a lot of crickets in there. Pretty much those are all of my feeders. Liam, move. And then if we come over here, I've got 3 red bins. This red bin has a ton of baby crickets. I don't know if you're going to be able to see them because of the lighting, but you see all those little things moving? Yep, those are baby crickets. Let me see if I can show you. All of those are baby crickets. They've gotten big. They stink. This entire container smells because crickets are just smelly creatures. We get into this bin. I have about 500 mealworms in here. I don't know how well you can see. I actually did put a food dish in here, and I've been pulling the aspen out. But I got these guys in earlier this morning too. But I'm just pulling the aspen out as needed. But the mealworms can climb in and out of here. This is food in here. Throwing fresh food in here as well. But yeah, pretty much I've got them in a bunch of aspen. And let's just say there's a lot of mealworms in here. So we're just going to leave them alone. They smell too. I'm not going to lie. They all smell. They all stink. So then, the new feeder thing I've got going on, this is the container I had the crickets in, hence why it says crickets. But, Liam, stop! Oh my god, why? Okay, whatever. I hate these so much, but it's like at the same time, they just aren't that great. And so dubia roaches are so much healthier if you have a way to get a hold of dubia roaches, whether you're buying them or decide to breed them, which is what I'm hoping to do. I've just got their stuff kind of thrown in the corner because they can't climb. So I can't really put their stuff in food bowls because they can't climb. But yeah, so there's like 200 of these guys in here, and I'm just, I'm trying to get myself acquainted with them. Oh my god, I got really close to my thumb. I really don't like roaches, so it's hard for me. But I've just got a ton of like different cardboard things in here because as they get bigger, they're going to be breeding. Now the thing about the dubia roaches is like crickets, obviously, y'all notice I have to separate them. With the mealworms, you have to separate them. So, you know, like the young ones from the adults. With the dubia roaches, you don't have to separate them. So these guys will breed, they'll grow, they'll become adults in the next couple of months, and until then I won't be feeding. Liam, stop! I won't be feeding them. But, he wants to touch a roach. But yeah, until then I won't be feeding them, but, pretty much they'll be adults, they'll start breeding, and then these guys, these babies that are in here now, this will be about the size of the new babies when these guys get adults. I will start feeding about this size and bigger to all of my reptiles. And so pretty much that's going to be a lot healthier for them because they have more guts. We're going to just say they have more guts. And so they don't have quite as much exoskeleton to them. And so there's just going to be a lot more that's going to be able to be offered to all of my reptiles. Every reptile I have will be able to eat the dubias, from my bearded dragons to my leopard geckos, even my Pac-Man frog. They will all be able to eat the dubia roaches. All right, watch out. Let's close it up. And so, move. Thank you. All of my reptiles will be able to eat the dubia roaches, and I won't have to separate them unless the colony gets too big. Obviously, you still need to feed a varied diet, so I will still need to feed mealworms and crickets, but their main diet will go to be dubia roaches, and it'll be a lot better for them as far as their main insect. Something else I want to show you guys really fast while I'm thinking of it. So there's this little thing in this cup. I don't know if you can see it. Lamb, stop. So that little thing right there is alive. Let me see if I can get down here to show you, Lamb. Let me see those tongs. So I don't know how well you can see, but it is alive. Okay, so this is what a mealworm turns into. So mealworms, you have to separate them into containers by themselves. To get them to do this, Lamb, stop. And so I'm going to put this back up there. I'm showing you guys things that you're not supposed to see yet. So pretty much, I have mealworms separated into containers by themselves. And you have to do that in order to get them to transform. It's kind of like a butterfly. And so they turn into what I just showed you guys. And then that turns into the darkling beetle, which the darkling beetle is what is able to breed and lay the eggs that turn into the mealworm. So I'm also trying to breed those. So I've just got to get them first. But anyway, let me see. She still didn't eat. But all right, so my phone is dying, but I really just kind of wanted to show you guys everything. And just kind of hang out and say hi for a second. Hey guys, we don't really do religion and stuff here, so I don't know what the hell's going on, but we can stop about talking about religion, period. And I don't think it is humorous at all to make jokes about religion because you don't know whose religion you might be making jokes about. So we can cut that all off, and this is the only warning I'm going to give. If you guys continue after this warning, then bye. That's all I'm saying about it. It's not, I don't think it's a funny matter. I'm not a really religious person myself, but it's not amusing. I think I was like way behind. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up and see what's going on in the comments. Liam! My phone like froze. Hang on. Okay, well apparently my comment. Sit down. Max, stop. Okay, yeah, just keep banning those accounts then. Sorry, I'm so behind. Pixie Girl, thank you so much. I did get your super chats. You're incredible. Stay strong, and we are going to keep praying for you and keep, in our thoughts, whatever it is that we might do. Liam! Oh, if you break my starfish, I'm going to be so upset. Do not break my starfish. Put it back. Put my starfish back. Okay, just stop. Oh my god, he's gonna break it. Okay. So really fast. Okay, go ahead. Come here, show him. I keep showing you guys everything behind me, Liam, I want you to see the alligator. Rawr. Rawr. Okay. Say hi to Tortoise. Tortoise does not have a name. She does have... What is on you? Okay, it's okay, baby. Okay, like, she's got, like, stuff all over her. Okay, hang on. She was digging. Let me get all this off. Tortoise does not have a name yet. It's a female Russian tortoise. I do want to stick with my mythological names. So if you guys have any name ideas, feel free to toss them out there. The names that I currently have animal-wise, because I have animals you guys have not met yet. So I have Athena, Hera, Zeus, Nimazine, Nyx, Draco, and Luna aren't mythological names, but I have those names too. And then Gaia, and then Loki, Medusa, and Calypso. Okay, I need to stop. So if you guys have any other name ideas, I'd love to hear them. So I am going, you guys might want to see her set up real fast. Oh no, the bulb fell! Liam, was that you? That's not good. Okay, so let me get that set back up. There we go. And so I need to refill her water. She actually, I'm super proud of her. She ate most of her food earlier. She didn't touch any of her rose petals, but this is kind of her setup currently. She's in a kiddie pool, but she's got her basking spot here with some rocks. I don't know how well you can see that. There's rocks here. Keeps that spot a little extra warm. Tried to put visual dividers in here just so that there's other things that she's looking at. She doesn't think it's one open spot. Her UVB bulb is here. I have it set up to where it's going over most of the area. So she has like her shadowy areas back here where the UVB doesn't hit, but that's kind of like in nature. You're going to have spots where the UVB doesn't completely hit, which is kind of how I tried setting it up. So I've got my seashells in here, just trying to add visual barriers so that she doesn't get bored. She's over here. She's been digging, but trying to fix the whole digging thing and let her go back in her hide, because that's kind of where she'll sleep. I just have to point her in that direction. Once I get her in there, I usually, this is what I do. I just cover her butt with dirt, and then she digs a little bit on the inside in there. And so I'll just, she likes being buried. So I just kind of do that, and then it makes, like, she pretty much stops, and she's good, and she doesn't care about anything else. So yeah, that's kind of her. I'm going to keep you guys away from the things you are not supposed to see yet. Liam's doing good. Yeah, she's a tortoise. Oh, bye, Pixie girl. I already have Gaia. I have Apollo. Apollo is my cat. Sorry, I forgot about that. See, someone else has said something about Minerva. I've been kind of thinking about the name Minerva. Liam, what you doing, kiddo? She's still over here. She is. She still hasn't eaten. That's fine, though. She's a Russian tortoise. She'll probably be, we'll say around 8 inches. She's probably about 2 years old. She's about 4 inches, so she's about 2 to 3 years old. Alright, anyway, guys, I'm gonna hop off here. I feel like this chat is getting a little out of control, which honestly I'm very disappointed with. I don't know, I hold you guys to a higher expectation, I guess, but that's fine. I do have to hop off here because my phone is dying, and so I am going to see you guys later. Expect hopefully in about a week and a half I'll have the new animals in. I am waiting on my new animals before I do an updated animal room tour and all of my animals videos. So I'm waiting on my 3 new animals I have coming in, and so hopefully in about a week and a half they will be here. So we've just got to wait. There's just problems. The people I'm getting them from, she didn't have her shipping containers, and so she's going to wait for her shipping boxes to come in before she can ship the animals out, and so it's going to take some time. But hopefully, though, and we also have to kind of work it around the weather because we don't want to ship them out. Liam, you better not touch Daddy's computer. We also want to work it around the weather to make sure that there's less of a risk of something happening. Anyway, guys, I will see you guys later, and stay positive. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.